on screen? Yes, right?
Yes.
This is showing. Okay, wonderful. So you had to complete the text, right? And complete the gaps with a preposition. You had down, in, out of, or past.
Okay.
So number one, it was
Out.
Yes, out.
okay. There, number one was out. There. Number two, it was
In.
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 Yeah. Number three, it says Drummond lay.
Down.
Out
Lay
of.
down.
Lay down. This is something you can tell for example, not that we are discussing being ill, for example, you can
Yeah.
tell a person, oh, go lay down, meaning anda a descansar. Go lay down, right? Go lay down on the bed or on the couch, on the sofa. Okay, number three. Number four, him.
Past.
Past, past him. Number five, he had jumped
Out of his car.
out of. And finally, number six,
Out
what
of
is it
again.
here? Out of again. The goal that sent Italy out of the 2002 World Cup. Okay, wonderful.
Okay. The hardest lesson to learn in sport is how to lose with dignity, without blaming your defeat on the referees or refusing to shake hands with your opponent. Here are some famous moments when losing was just too hard. In 1981 at Wimbledon, a young Sean McEnroe was serving. The umpire said that his serve was out, but McEnroe threw it was in. He became furious and shouted, "You cannot be serious!" And the umpire at the umpire. He also called the umpire an incompetent fool.
Good. Be careful with furious. Furious and shout, right? Furious.
Okay,
Okay, excellent,
thank you.
Guillermo. Andrea, would you continue?
Ok, profe, ¿qué sería incompetent fool? Completamente incompetente, algo así.
Fool is tonto. Es tonto incompetente.
Ah, ok.
Full
The
es loco
20.
también, ¿no?
Fool, not so much, but not as crazy. I mean, not,
Claro.
like out of your mind. Fool is
Como,
something, it's light. Es una manera muy light de
ajá.
llamar a alguien. Entonces puede ser loco, pero no de una manera como de que estás fuera de tus casillas.
Porque hay una canción de los Beatles que es The Fool on the Hill, ¿no?
Ujú.
Y se dice el loco de la colina, pero entonces quiere decir que no es como un alienado, un enajenado, no loco de violento, ¿no es cierto? A eso se
Exacto.
refiere la canción, campeón.
Fool no quiere decir violento, no quiere decir un loco que hay que encerrarlo en un
Ok.
psiquiátrico o algo por el estilo. Viene de tonto la palabra, entonces apunta a eso. ¿Sí?
El tonto de la colina sería entonces.
O loco lindo o algo así.
Claro,
Ya, el
algo
tema
así.
no es, si bien es decir tonto, no es agresivo. O sea, fool
Claro,
es algo,
perfecto.
¿sí? Okay, good.
Start.
Yes.
In the 23 Athletics World Championship, the 100 meters runner, Sean Drummond, was disqualified for a false start. Drummond lay down on the track and began to cry. 2 hours later, his coach told journalists, "He's still crying. We are making him drink water because he's become dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated." Okay.
Okay, read the following one. You can continue.
Okay. In the 1982 Herman Grand Prix, next Nelson Piquet was winning the race. He was trying to pass Eliseo Salazar, who was last in the race. But Salazar didn't let him go past him and Piquet crashed into Salazar. Piquet jumped out of his car and started trying to hit and kick Salazar without much success.
Good. Crushed. That is the verb.
Crushed.
Okay. Crushed
Okay.
into. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Excellent. Questions so far? All right. Okay, we've got the last two. So who would like to read the last two?
Me.
Okay, good. Juan, right? Yeah.
South Korea footballer Han Jun-won scored the goal that sent Italy out of the 2002 World Cup when they beat the team 2-1. But Jun-won also played for the Italian football club Perugia. After the match, the president of the club, Luciano Gauci, announced that the player contract would not be renewed, that general man will never set foot in Perugia again. Gauci said, I have no intention of paying a salary to somebody who was running Italy football. Gauci later apologized, but all June 1 left the club and never went back to the Italy club.
Okay, continue with the following one.
Okay. When England won the Rugby World Cup in 2003 by beating Australia in the last minute of a match, the Austrian Prime Minister George John Howard was so angry that in the middle ceremony he almost dated the medals and the England players. His behavior was described by journalists as being like an unhappy 5 years old of a birthday party who starts throwing toys around.
All right, good. Again, questions here?
Eh, ¿Qué es la palabra? Disculpe, profe, ¿qué es la palabra behind? No,
Behavior.
behavior, sí.
Behavior, comportamiento.
Porque lo escucho, pero no me olvido cuál es el significado.
Behavior, that, comportamiento, the way someone acts, right? Right, good. Now, that was activity 4. And then activity, 4B, right? It says read the text and answer with a name. Which of the bad losers, for example, which person, right, insulted the match official? Who was it that insulted?
John McEnroe.
McEnroe, yeah.
John McEnroe. Yes.
Yeah, he was the one. Number 2 says who did not want to do his job after the match, sorry. Someone who didn't want to work after the match.
The South Korean footballer.
Han Jung-won.
The medals gift, the metal abuse, medals.
Number 2 didn't want to do his job. Yeah, the Korean one. That's true. What was the name?
Han Jung-won. ¿No?
One.
Yeah, no, I'm checking. Didn't want to do his job after. No, because it says did not want to do, not that didn't do it. Did not want. All right. So it has to do with someone who didn't feel like doing the job, but he did it anyway. So it's not the South Korean player. Who is it?
Okay.
Who was it?
The Prime Minister,
The Prime Minister. What was the name?
John Howard. John Howard.
John Howard. That's the name. Number 2. Number 3, who became very emotional when he couldn't take part? So someone who could not participate, right? In the match or in the sport, in the competition.
An emotional.
John Drummond.
Roman.
Ese.
Good, Drummond.
Drummond.
Exactly. He was disqualified, so
Yeah.
he was not able to continue with the competition. Number 4, who tried to hit somebody? So someone a bit violent.
Nelson Piquet.
PK, yeah. And who said sorry after the event?
Apologize. Gauchi. Gauchi.
Yes, that's the one. Luciano, right? He was the one who apologized.
Gauchi. Yeah. Later apologize.
Okay,
Luciano Gauchi.
wonderful. Then, activity E, it says, who do you think was the worst loser? So, from this bunch of people, right? Who was the worst?
McEnroe for me. It's
Wow.
legendary
Okay, why is it legendary?
because he discussed all the points in all the play that he played.
In all the matches, right?
All the matches he played.
Okay, good. That's true. That was part of his personality.
Even he broke no sé cómo se dice raqueta.
Tennis
He broke
racket.
the tennis racket
Yeah.
several times.
So yeah, I think so. Okay. Any other opinion here about the worst loser of the bunch? No. No one else.
I think McEnroe too for insult the
Or insulting, right?
Insulting. Yes.
yes,
The referee, I think it was. Yeah.
yes.
Good. And then it says, whose behavior do you think was understandable? So someone you say, okay, I understand why he did what he did.
Mm,
No one, I see.
no, but I
Mm,
I think it's a South Korea footballer, but I'm not sure
Hmm.
because it's one match only.
Right. What, right, but when you read the story, do you think that you say, oh, okay, I understand why he did that? Makes sense. Oh,
Or maybe the rugby team because was beaten at the last minute, so
yeah,
they
maybe.
play they play good,
Well,
but
they played
they lose.
well.
They play well, but they lose
Right.
in
So
the
you
last
mean that
minute.
we can understand the prime minister, his feelings, right? That he didn't
Yeah,
want to give the word away. Hmm. Yeah, I think that I understand the prime minister a little, at least. Okay. And then it says, do you know any famous sport people who are bad losers? So someone with a bad temper, maybe?
Wayne Rooney.
Sorry, who?
Wayne
see,
Rooney.
Oh, I don't think I know him.
it's a football player, no?
Yeah, was the player of Manchester United.
Manchester United.
Right, and what did he do?
Uh, he, he provokes other players. And in 2006, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo was sent off of the World Cup.
Look at that. Mm,
Yeah, when they two are rookies. that time.
They were rookies, so. Oh, thought.
Gaudio, the tennis.
Yes.
The tennis player, Gaudi.
Claro.
I remember that. That's true.
What about time?
He was very angry.
Yeah. Sorry,
He was very angry. I am sorry.
Carlos. Sorry, you were saying.
What about time? I having. He said.
What a time.
What about
That's
time?
true.
I'm having.
Claro. Qué
And
mala
tennis rackets.
Yeah, and he also crashed the tennis racket.
Around the racket
Yeah.
is audio. Around the tiró la. Era
He
él.
threw.
No me acuerdo. Sí,
Sí,
tiró around.
también.
So basically, tennis players have anger issues, apparently. No, I was thinking, but I mean, not that he always did this, but I remember Mike Tyson when he
Yes.
took a piece of
big-
his opponent's ear.
With the ear, ¿no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took a bite.
Sí.
A
Yes,
Holyfield.
I remember.
And Suarez
Yeah.
too. The football player Suarez
Suarez, that's true. He beat his opponent as well.
in the pond.
Oh, crazy times. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, I kind of think.
Or
Well,
Zinedine Zidane is the same with the
Um,
head. With the head
Zidane.
in the
Yes, you're right. It was a World Cup as well. It
in
was
a
during the
World Cup.
World Cup. Yeah. And I was thinking, I don't. Maybe you have seen the film Tanya, that it's about ice skating.
Tanya, yes. Skating, no?
The
Yeah.
movie where
She was
Ice
an
skating.
ice skater would be, but yeah.
Yeah,
And she
ice
was
skating.
an Olympian.
Yes.
Well,
Olympic
she was.
style.
Yeah.
What's
So,
a good
yeah.
movie?
Great movie, but really sad story. I mean, the movie,
Yeah.
the film is great, but the story is really sad.
Poor girl.
She
Poor
was
girl.
a bad loser. And I remember, there was a tennis player, female tennis player, but I think that she sent her boyfriend to stab another player. But I don't remember the name.
The brothers Serena and Serena. No?
I mean, no, this case
No,
I
no,
mentioned,
no.
no. This was a tennis player who was stabbed by her opponent's boyfriend. But I don't remember the name.
Steffi Graf?
I don't remember. I should Google it because I really don't remember the name, but I remember the case.
Steffi Graf was with Andrea Gassi.
Check.
Was partner of Andrea Gassi.
No, sorry. No, it's Monica Seles.
Monica Seles.
Yes, Monica Seles. In 1993, she was stabbed in the back by a crazed fan. It was not the boyfriend, it was a fan.
Fan.
It was a fan, but not her fan, it was her opponent's fan.
Okay.
So this person stabbed her in the middle of a game. Yeah.
Crazy people.
Indeed. Completely crazy. All right. Well, good. And that was the end of this activity. Then I'm going to send you the song, the final countdown, so you can do it on your own because it's nice. Some activities with the song. And it's a great song, so that's nice. But well, for the time being, we're going to continue. Unit 11B, it says, are you a morning person? It says, speaking and reading, answer the questions with a partner. So there are some questions here. So, first of all, it says, what time do you wake up during the week? So, generally speaking, what time do you usually get up during the week?
During the week, 8:30.
8:30. Right. Yeah. The rest of you?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Okay.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. All right. Good.
Night o'clock.
6:30.
6:30, 9. Oh, different schedules.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The ones who get up at 9 are
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. I hate getting up at 6 o'clock during the winter time. It's so,
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
so sad and so cold. Okay,
really cool.
yeah. Okay, good. And then it says, do you use an alarm clock to wake up? If not, what makes you wake up?
My husband.
Okay.
Your husband. Okay, good. Nice. Not bad.
An alarm clock.
Alarm clock. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Does
Yeah.
anyone use the cell phone?
Me.
Me.
Look at that. Okay.
But several times I wake up after before
Before it goes off.
it goes off. Yes.
Good. Yeah, that happens to me during the weekend. I get up at 8 and I say, why? Why am I waking up at this time? No. But yeah. Good. Great. Then it says, do you get up immediately after you wake up? So you
Yeah.
open your eyes and you jump out of bed?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yes.
come out
Yes.
and
I will keep sleeping.
Yeah. If I stay, I will continue. Yeah. I will be asleep in 2 minutes. So yeah, I have to get up as
Yes.
soon as I wake up. Good. And number 4, it says, when you first get up, do you feel, okay, this is about how you feel when you get up. Awful, quite sleepy, awake and energetic.
Quite sleepy.
Quite sleepy.
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
for
that
me it's
sounds.
awake and energetic.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, but really is in this time of my life because when I was young was really quite sleepy most of the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm awake with an energy that
Well,
I haven't
well,
taken before.
well, but you're spreading hope now.
Yeah,
So well,
maybe.
maybe in time we'll change. We don't feel sleepy anymore. Okay, great. Good for you, actually. And
Yeah.
then the rest quite sleepy. Anyone else? Anything different? Maybe something that's not here.
But I had to prepare mates and go to the bed to take mates at bed. I
Oh,
have to, yeah,
that's wonderful.
yeah.
I love mate in
Maybe
the
for
morning.
half an hour. Half an hour. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but
Well, but that's nice. You have
yeah,
your little routine there.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, there's another activity. It says read an interview with Sarah Moore Pearce, match the questions and answers, right? So in activity B, you've got all the questions, okay, and then in the text, you've got the answers to the questions. So
Okay.
I will give you 5 minutes so you can match the question. Number one is done actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Kari, would you read number one?
Number one. What time do
Yeah.
you get up? Lisa,
Yeah. Oh yeah, but
number
from the
one.
beginning, it says Sarah Moore.
Okay. Early bird. Sarah Moore Priest, tell us what is it like to be an early morning presenter of the breakfast program on BBC Radio 3. 1. What time do you get up when you are doing the breakfast show? I get up at 4:45 a.m.
4:45.
4:45 a.m. and leave the house at 5:20. 2.
5:20.
Yeah,
Sorry.
5:20. Sorry.
Okay, what about number two? Number two is
Sí.
letter
Two
See?
for me is C. Do you use
C.
an alarm clock to wake up? Yes. I usually set my radio alarm to come on and at 4:30 so that I can wake up slowly and listen to the world news. I set my phone alarm for 4:45 and leave it on the other side of the room, so I have to get up to turn it off.
Okay,
3.
excellent. Okay, wait a moment.
Okay.
What about number 3?
D.
What letter?
3
D,
for me is
D,
D.
D.
D. Okay, good. So number 3 is D.
How do you feel when you wake up?
Yes, but wait a moment. Andrea, Sarah, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Okay, good. Would you read number 3? 3 and
Okay.
4.
Okay. D. How do you feel when you wake up? It depends. Some mornings I feel rested and awake, but other mornings it wake hard to get out of the bed. It depends on the season. I find I need much more sleep in the winter.
Good. And number 4, what number is it? What letter?
B.
B.
Okay, excellent. Andrea, Sarate?
Yes. Do you have anything to eat before you go to work? If I'm slow to get up, then I wait until I am in the studio before having breakfast. But most morning I have a bowl of cereal before I leave the house.
All right, excellent. Okay, let's continue now with, that was 4, number 5. What letter is 5?
A.
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 Option A. Okay. Carlos, would you read number 5?
Okay. Do you choose what you wear the night before? That depends on the season too. In the summer, I usually wait until the morning to decide, but in the winter, I often leave clothes out the night before so that I can stay in bed until the last minute.
Okay, and number 6, letter
E.
E. E.
E. Okay, Carlos?
How do you get to work? A car picks me up at 5:20.
Okay, good. And number 7 is letter
H.
H.
H. Okay, Carlos, number 7.
What time do you go to bed when you're working the next day? In the winter, any time between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. In the summer, usually more like 9 to 10 p.m.
Okay, you can say 8:30, and that is okay, all right? 8:30, 9:30. Okay, excellent. Now that was number 7. Number 8, what letter? Number 8.
F.
F. Excellent. Okay, Noelia, would you read number 8?
Yes. How does this affect your social life? In the winter, any time between. Ah, no, esa no.
Wait, no, number
No.
8.
What social life? I certainly can't go out for a wind night during the week, but I'm lucky because a lot of my close friends live near me, so I can see them in the evening and still go to bed quite early.
Good. Be careful with leave. Okay, not live.
Leave.
Leave. Okay. And Noelia, the last one. Yes, we're
L.
getting this.
Um, Would you like to change your working hours? Sometime I think I would like to have more normal working hours, but I love my job so much that I'd never want to give it up. The best of being live on the radio early in the morning as people start their days is really wonderful.
Okay, excellent. Really nice people. Now, there are 2 questions that are for you. This is activity D, right? It says, would you like to work the same hours as the radio presenter?
No,
So
I
take a look at
I
no.
wouldn't.
Why not?
No,
I would like
it's
to
very
sleep a
early.
little more.
It's very early. I would
Very
like to
early.
sleep. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, imagine you are being picked up at 5:20 in the morning. So,
Yeah.
yeah, too early. And number 2, it says, in general, are you a morning person or an evening person?
I'm a
Morning
morning
person.
person.
Morning.
Evening person.
Morning person.
Okay,
Morning
you
person.
know, morning person. Okay, there are more morning person or morning people actually than night or evening people. Now, there is a way, for example, people who usually are more active during the morning, we call them early birds, right? People who like the mornings, that they're active during the morning, right? Early birds. And the ones who are active or prefer the evening are night owls, right? So
Night
this is
hours. Ah, mira vos.
So this is how you call people, again, people who like the mornings and that are active during the mornings are early birds. And the ones who like the evening, right, that are active after 8 p.m., those are night owls. Okay?
Sería nocheros y los otros serían mañaneros. Una onda así.
Yeah, that would be the idea. Mhm.
Noctámbulos, señor.
Eso.
Yeah.
Noctámbulo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing, yeah, in English it's with animals, right? Birds in the morning and owls during the night.
In the night.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, we're going to continue a little bit. You know that Unit 11 is not so difficult. The grammar part is not so difficult, but Unit 11 is about memory. Okay, let me tell you. So please don't hate me after this. So page 87, activity 2, that says vocabulary, it says phrasal verbs. Now, phrasal verbs, as it says its name, it's when we have a verb and a preposition, and this verb with this preposition have a meaning, right? It has a meaning. So, for example, a phrasal verb that we all know is get up, right? Get up means levantarse. That is get up. If we say turn off, what is turn off?
Apagar.
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 Exactly. If we say pick up,
Agarrar.
agarrar,
Levantarme.
recoger,
Recoger, ¿no?
puede ser
Coger.
levantar algo, pick up. Okay, or for example, give up. What is to give up?
Dejar.
Eh,
Dejar
Darse,
algo.
sí,
darse por
dejarse
vencido,
quedar
dejar
sería
algo,
dar.
sí.
darse por vencido.
Abandonar. Exacto,
Claro.
abandonar algo, quizás give up. Sí, me rendí ante alguna cosa.
Rendido.
So again, you have a verb and a preposition, and this verb with this preposition both have a certain meaning, right? So that is what we have to have in mind. Now, phrasal verbs, there is a description below. Who would like to read it? That is page 163, now that we mention it. So let's see, 163. No. Phrasal verbs here. Okay, so this is 163. Phrasal verbs, as we said. And we've got quite a list here of phrasal verbs. And it says, as always, match the sentences and the pictures, right? So we have different phrasal verbs. We have the march will be over at about 5. What is to be over? That something is over.
Terminar.
Terminar.
To finish, exactly. When something's over, that means to finish. Okay, then we have I need to give up. Well, give up, we mentioned give up. What is throw away, for example? Throw away.
Arrojar o tirar.
Tirar, tirar,
Tirar puede ser incluso para deshacerse de algo. Throw away. Turn down.
bajar,
Yeah, for example, the music, right? Turn it down. Turn up.
subir,
Subir. Yeah, turn up the TV. Look up. We mentioned look up.
buscar,
Mira,
Mirar.
Look up. Una paréntesis ahí. Look up usualmente tiene que ver con algún tipo de búsqueda. Por ejemplo, acá dice en el diccionario, o podría ser look it up in the, or on Google, look it up
en de Google.
on. Acuérdense que todas páginas web siempre es con la preposición on. Okay. But well, dictionary on a book. Fill in. Could you
Rellenar.
Rellenar,
Completar,
Completar.
To fill in. Find out.
Buscar.
saber,
Encontrar.
No, encontrar sería, ¿no?
Está conectado a encontrar, tiene que ver con descubrir, find out, darse cuenta de algo.
Ah.
Found out, nos dimos cuenta
Se nos
que...
revela, ¿no? Algo que se nos revela sería.
Exactly.
Profe,
Well,
¿y el
then-
look up es buscar? Sí, buscar.
Look up tiene que ver con buscar, pero usualmente tiene que ver con buscar con respecto a, por ejemplo, un diccionario, en un libro, en algún lado estás buscando. No es que se te perdió la llave. Y ahí es look for.
Look
Estás
for.
buscando.
Sí.
I'm looking for my keys. Eso
Sí.
es una cosa. Look up es cuando buscas información. Estás como haciendo algún tipo de investigación ahí.
Sí. Sí, gracias.
Where was I? Put on, right? What is to put something on?
Ponerse. Ponerse para hablar.
Por ejemplo, acá ponerse el pijamas o algo de ropa, sí, put on. Take off, the opposite.
sacar, quitar,
Sacarse, take off. Looking after.
cuidar,
Claro.
Cuidar, hacerse cargo de alguien, sí, look after, cuidar a alguien. And look forward to.
encontrar, esperar.
Esperar algo con ganas, ¿sí? O con ansias. So, I'm looking forward to our meeting next class, supposed, right? Or I'm looking forward to the weekend. So, something you are expecting. Okay. Now, well, now the list continues. We have get up, come on, go away, go out, stand up, sit down. These are easy and known, the first ones. Turn on, turn off. What is try on?
Probarse.
Probarse.
Probarse, okay, try on, close. Give back.
devolver.
Devolver.
Okay, give back es dar algo de vuelta, algo que quizás pedimos prestado. This is something you've borrowed. And take back.
Okay. Wake up, get up, turn on, off, get up, etc. Other common phrasal verbs. Verbs with prepositions or adverbs. Sometimes the meaning of the two separating words can help you guess the meaning of the phrasal verbs. For example, turn off. Sometimes the meaning of the two words does not help you. For example, give up.
Give up. Be careful with what was the word? Separate. Okay, it says the meaning of the two separate words. Okay. Okay, well, this is what I was saying, right? Phrasal verbs, you have one verb, one preposition, and a new meaning, right? So, you have a little homework here that says, read the information box. Can you think of a phrasal verb which means To try to find something you have lost. Do you remember the phrasal verb we use when we're referring to something we have lost and we're trying to find that thing?
Look for.
Look for.
Look for, right? Look for is the phrasal verb. And if we say to put on clothes in a shop to see if they are the right size,
Try on.
try on, right? Probarse, right? Try on.
Mhm.
And then to have a friendly relationship with somebody, three words. In this case, I can tell you that we need three words here.
Get on with.
Get on with. Get on with. Get on with. That means have a good relationship with someone, right? All right. And it
Get
says,
on with,
yeah,
Claudia,
sorry.
get on with, ¿van juntos o get on, pongo el nombre de la persona, with, separado?
Is it me? I lost Carlos.
¿Se escucha?
Hello?
¿Hola?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Yes, Carlos, one more time, please.
Sí, el get on with, ¿va junto o es get on, el nombre de la persona, with?
In the case of get on with, you can say, I get on well with, and then the person. You can add well, for example, I get on well with fulanito. But the person goes at the end. In this case, not always. Right? Now we're going to see that some phrasal verbs allow or permit that the subject is in the middle of the phrasal verbs.
Okay.
Yeah. So have borrowed and not borrowed. So something you have bought, for example, and you are taking it back because it needs revision or changing, right? So you're
O por
taking it back.
ejemplo, si alquilé para un evento algo, lo devuelvo y esa sería la frase, ¿no?
Yeah, you're taking this thing back.
Back.
Well, and call back.
Devolver la
Te
llamada.
devuelvo el llamado.
Llamar de vuelta, yeah. Devolver la llamada. Yeah. Pay back.
Apagar.
El cambio.
Devolver
No.
dinero.
Devolver, exactamente. Payback es devolver dinero que te prestaron. Okay, you're paying back. Okay, so take a look that every time we use back means to go back. Justamente la preposición back nos indica esto de regreso, ¿no?
Okay.
Okay, well, switch off. What is to switch off? Switch off your computer.
Apagar.
Write down.
No, escribir.
No.
Escribir.
Escribir o
Escribir,
poner en
tomar.
papel una idea.
Exacto. Tomar notas también. Write down.
Tomar
Sí.
notas.
Tomar notas, escribir. Tiene que ver con de vuelta, dejar asentado en papel. Ok, write down. Put away.
Guardar.
Guardar, sí. Put away. Pick up.
¿Se puede decir como
Levantar,
regalar
hacer.
también? Put away.
No, that is give away.
Ah,
Es
giveaway.
dar,
Claro.
dar, que está de
Es
moda hoy en día con
diferente.
eso. A giveaway. But put away
Okay.
tiene que ver con, put away tiene que ver con guardar o sacar algo, ¿sí? Put away, ponerlo en otro lado. Put it
okay.
away. And pick up.
Levantar, recoger.
Levantar, recoger, yeah. Right. Then carry on.
Cuidar.
Seguir, no.
No.
Yes, seguir, continuar, carry on. ¿Sí? Seguir hacia adelante, carry on. Well, look for means buscar, that we mentioned, get on, get off, and get on with. The rest, we know the rest.
Yes.
Now, you see that on this page, each sentence has a color, right? So we have green, red, and blue, right? Phrasal verbs. And below, we have the explanation. So the ones that are in green, it says no object. The verb and the particle, the preposition, are never separated. Okay? I get up at 7. Entonces tenemos el verbo junto a su preposición que en ningún momento separamos, ¿sí? Ni partimos. Ese verbo de esa preposición van juntos. Get up, for example. I get up at 7. Type 2 plus object. It says the verb and the particle, right? The preposition can be separated. Turn the TV on or turn on the TV. Las que están en rojo permiten que el objeto del que estamos hablando se pueda poner entre el verbo y la preposición. En el medio, exacto. Turn the TV on or turn on the TV. Both are okay. And type 3, it says object. The verb and the particle are never separated. Look for your keys, not look your keys for. Y los tipos 3, que sí se menciona el objeto, o sea, sí se menciona de qué se está hablando, pero este objeto no está nunca en el medio, entre el verbo y la preposición, siempre queda al final. Look for your keys, not look your keys for. Entonces, tenemos el tipo 1, que son los que están en verde, que no es necesario mencionar el objeto de lo que se está hablando y tampoco ese objeto queda en el medio de la frase verbal. En el tipo 2, puede ponerse este objeto en el medio, entre el verbo y la preposición o el adverbio, puede utilizarse el objeto. Y el tipo 3, sí se menciona de qué se está hablando el objeto, pero este no separa al verbo de la preposición. ¿Ok?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will give you 2 minutes to march.
Phrasal verbs. 9.
The match will be over at about 5:30.
4. I need to give up smoking. 1. Don't throw away that letter. 10.
Turn down the music! It's very loud!
5. Turn up the TV! I can't hear! 7. He looked up the words in a dictionary. 2.
Could you fill in this form?
12.
I want to find out about hotels in Madrid.
8. It's bedtime. Go and put on your pyjamas. 11. Could you take off your boots, please? 3. My sister's looking after Jimmy for me today. 6.
I'm really looking forward to the holidays.
All right, are we okay?
Yes.
Yes, the correction was great. All right. Now, let's see. Let's go back to Unit 11B. Here. Good. So, we've got grammar, right? Activity 3, this is page 87. Okay? Activity 3, it says word order of phrasal verbs. And it says, look at the picture and underline the object of the phrasal verb in each sentence. For example, if we say turn off the alarm clock, that is number 1. Which is the object?
The alarm clock.
The alarm clock, right? That is the object. The action falls in the object, right? So, alarm clock. Number 2, turn the alarm clock off.
The alarm clock.
The alarm clock. And if we say turn it off?
It.
It, right, is the object. That it is the alarm clock, right? We're just using the pronoun there. Okay, so activity B, it says complete the rules about separable phrasal verbs with noun or pronoun. Okay, so these are the 2 words you have to use. Okay, hay que usar noun, sustantivo o pronombre. All right.
Okay.
So, okay, I will give you 1 minute. Okay, take it. So, number 1, it says if the object of a phrasal verb is a
pronoun.
It's a noun in this case.
It's a
if
noun.
the object of a phrasal verb is a noun, you can put it after the verb plus up, on, etc. Or between the verb and up, on, etc. ¿Okay? Eso quiere decir que un sustantivo en una frase verbal puede estar entre el verbo y la preposición. ¿Sí? Básicamente es eso. And then number 2 it says, if the object of a phrasal verb is a pronoun, right?
Pronoun.
Yeah, a pronoun, you must put it between the verb and up, on, etc. En el caso de los pronombres, esos deben ir entre el verbo y la preposición. Pero de vuelta, esto, para tener en cuenta, esto viene agarrado de las reglas que vimos recién en la otra página. Vieron que estaban en verde, en rojo y en azul las frases verbales. Entonces, obviamente que estas reglas se aplican cuando es posible en una frase verbal usar un objeto que esté en el medio entre el verbo y la preposición, ¿sí? En el caso de aquellas frases verbales donde no se puede hacer, estas dos reglas no tienen ningún sentido, porque no se puede hacer. Ver siempre al final el objeto en esos casos. ¿Se sigue? That's silence. Are we okay? Fabian, you're silenced.
Okay. Next, lead or order of phrasal verbs. 1. One time do you get up? I don't usually go out during the week. 2. Put on your coat. Put your coat on. Put in on. Turn off the TV. Turn the TV off. Turn in off. 3. I am looking for my glasses. Have you found your glasses? No. I am still looking for them.
All right. Would you continue with the theory?
Phrasal verb equals verb plus participle, preposition or adverb. For example, get up, turn on, look for. 1. Some phrasal verbs don't have an object. For example, get up, go out. 2. Some phrasal verbs have an object and are separable. With these phrasal verbs, you can put the participle on, off, etc. before or after the object. When the object is a pronoun, me, it, him, etc., it always goes between the verb and participle. Here's you quote, put it on, not put on it. 3. Some phrasal verbs have an object and are inseparable. For example, look for. With the phrasal verb, the verb, for example, look, and the participle, for example, for, are never separated. I am looking for my glasses. Not I am looking my glasses for. See phrasal verbs, page 3,
163. Okay, so this is so much information, so many words. Ok, vamos a separar esto como para simplificarlo un poco, ¿sí? Porque son un montón de reglas con un montón de palabras que a veces cuesta justamente empezar a separarlo, ¿no? Primero, la página 163, que fue la que, no me acuerdo si era 163, pero bueno, la que acabamos de hacer de vocabulario, esa es la regla importante, porque esa página lo que les marca es, hay frases verbales que pueden justamente, el objeto que, antes de seguir tendríamos que marcar qué es el objeto. Recuerden que objeto es sobre quién o qué cae la acción. Entonces, ¿se acuerdan que en las oraciones, por ejemplo, decíamos, I like Peter? El objeto es Peter, porque la acción de gustar cae sobre él, me gusta Peter. Si yo digo, Peter eats ice cream. Ice cream va a ser el objeto porque el comer es que está comiendo ¿qué cosa? El helado. Entonces, el objeto siempre es lo que viene después del verbo, si se quiere, pero es sobre quién cae la acción. Entonces, tener eso en cuenta. Entonces, por eso acá habla de el objeto tanto. ¿Dónde pongo el objeto? El objeto tiene que ver sobre lo que estoy hablando, ¿sí? Entonces, primero la página que vimos de vocabulario que les marca qué frases verbales pueden o no separarse, ¿sí? Porque obviamente esta regla de dónde pongo el objeto solamente es viable con aquellas frases verbales donde evidentemente se puede poner en el medio el objeto. Entonces, acá les marca en 3 grupos las frases verbales. 1. Some phrasal verbs don't have an object. Hay frases verbales que no necesitan de un objeto a continuación para que se sepa de qué se está hablando. What time do you get up? ¿A qué hora te levantas? No hace falta que haya un objeto detrás de get up. I don't usually go out during the weekend. Esa es la otra, go out. No hace falta que luego de go out la acción caiga sobre alguien. Go out es salir, no necesita de un objeto. Entonces tenemos ese grupo de frases verbales que no necesitan un objeto. Number 2, phrasal verbs that are separable. ¿Sí? Hay frases verbales que permiten estar separado el verbo de la preposición. ¿Sí? Y lo que tienen estas frases es que podemos poner entre el verbo y la preposición el objeto, que usualmente puede ser un sustantivo. Por eso en el número 2 tienen tantos ejemplos. Put on your coat. Tenemos que usar el objeto, ¿no? Que es coat en este caso. Pero también puedo decir put your coat on, o incluso puedo reemplazar coat por el pronombre it. Put it on. Sigo hablando del abrigo, ¿sí? O turn off the TV. Turn off, seguido del objeto TV. Turn the TV off. Puedo poner este objeto entre el verbo y la preposición. O turn it off, reemplazo este objeto que es un sustantivo por un pronombre. Entonces, ese es el caso 2. Y el tercer caso, some phrasal verbs have an object and are inseparable. ¿Sí? Algunas frases verbales tienen un objeto con el cual son inseparables, o sea, siempre va a estar. I'm looking for, si yo utilizo la preposición for, es porque voy a hablar de qué. Estoy buscando mis anteojos. Have you found your glasses? No, I'm still looking for them. Siempre que use look for me está indicando de el qué. Si estoy buscando los anteojos, estoy esperándolos a ellos, ¿sí? Entonces, es un ejemplo. Por eso vuelvo a repetir, la página que acabamos de hacer con la lista de las frases verbales en colores, esa es la importante, porque ahí tienen los 3 tipos, ¿sí? ¿Venimos bien hasta acá?
Sí, quedó aclarado.
Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. Let's do some activities then. Page 147. Okay. 11b, it says circle the correct form in both are, if both are correct, tick the box. So it is possible that one sentence, both options are correct. And then B, complete the sentences with it or them and the word from the list. Okay, so you need an object in activity B. All right, let's take 10 minutes and we check it. Let's see, 11b, A, right? Circling the correct form. Number 1, tonight I have to look my sister after, or look after my sister. Oof, that was difficult to read. So, what is correct?
Look after my sister. The second one.
The second one, look after my sister. Yeah. Then number 2, let's go out this evening. Let's go this evening out.
Let's go out.
Let's go out this evening.
Let's go out this evening. Yeah. Number 3, turn down the radio, turn the radio down. It's too loud.
Both.
Both. It is both are correct. Yeah. Number 4, my brother is looking for a new job, looking a new job for.
The first.
The first one.
The first.
My brother is looking for a new job.
Yes. Number 5, you should throw away those old jeans, throw those old jeans away.
Both.
Both
Both.
both are correct. 6, I don't like shopping for clothes online. I prefer to try on them before I buy them.
The first.
The third one.
The first one, I prefer to try them on. 7. Take off your shoes. Take your shoes off before you come in.
Both.
First
No.
one.
7. Both. Both are correct.
Both? Okay.
Yeah, both are possible. 8. That's my sister. I think you'd really get on with her. Get on her with.
La primera.
Both?
First.
Get
First.
on
No,
with her. Yeah, the first one.
the first one.
9. If it doesn't fit, you should take it back to the shop.
The second one.
The second.
The second one. And number 10, what time do you get up in the morning? Get in the morning up.
The
The
first one.
first.
One.
First.
The first one. Yeah. Number 1. The first, not number 1, the
The
first.
first one.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. Now, activity B.
The first is pick it up. Pick it up.
Them.
Number 1 is
Them up.
Pick it.
Pick up
Pick them.
pick them
them.
up.
Them.
Because it's good.
Them up.
It's the clothes, right?
Yes.
So them. Number 2, here's your code. Put
On it.
In on.
On.
Done.
it
Put
on.
It on.
It on.
Put it on. Yeah, let me
Okay.
write it here. Put it on. Number 3. Number
Look it
3,
up.
it says look.
It up.
Okay, good. So, number 3.
Put it up.
Number 3 is look it up. Number 4, to get your passport, there are 3 forms. Please fill
Them in.
them in.
The form.
Yeah. Number 5, you remember that money I lent you. When can you give
Back.
Then.
It back.
No. It back.
give it back? Porque es devolver el dinero. Number 6. Is there anything on TV? Let's turn
On.
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 It.
On me.
It up.
It on.
turn it on. Let's turn it on and see. Yeah. Turn it up sería con este sentido de levantarle el sonido. ¿Sí? Turn it up. Number 7, you won't remember my address, right?
It's down.
Down.
It down.
Write it down. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Questions? No?
No.
Okay.
Tengo una duda con el give me the land of the money. Can you give me back? ¿Sería o no?
I mean, it's not completely incorrect, grammatically speaking, but you are the object now. Okay. Lo que estás haciendo ahí es poniendo ese me, es como hacer énfasis de repente. No es tanto que te devuelva el dinero, pero es a mí.
A mí.
Estás indicando no se lo des a otro, dámelo a mí. ¿Sí?
Claro.
Give me my money back, por ejemplo, que es una frase muy común de películas. Give me my money back, porque el objeto principal sos vos.
Pero en esta frase no, sería when can you give it back? Por eso pones así.
Claro, ¿cuándo puedes devolverlo? El dinero.
El
Por
dinero.
eso lo que digo es, la frase que vos decís no está mal, pero tiene otro énfasis. ¿Sí?
Perfecto, perfecto, gracias.
Okay. Great. Well, let's go back because there are a few things to do, so not so much. Here. Okay, we have a little listening activity now. Activity 4, here it says pronunciation linking. It says listen and write the missing words. So this is a dictation. Okay, you're going to listen to 6 phrases You need to complete them.
Okay.
Good.
5.4. 1,
There's a wet towel on the floor. Please pick it up.
2, I can't concentrate with that music on. Please turn it off. 3,
If you don't know what the word means, look it up.
4, why have you taken your coat off? Put it on. 5,
This book was very expensive. Please look after it.
6, why are you wearing your coat in here? Take it off.
There's a wet towel on the floor, please.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. Yeah. Number 2, I can't concentrate with that music on, please.
Turn
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Great. Then number 3, if you don't know the word means,
look it up.
look it up. Number 4, why have you taken your coat off?
Put it on.
Push it down.
Put it on. Put it on. Ponételo. ¿Por qué te lo sacaste? Puedo ponértelo. Okay. 5, this book was very expensive. Please
Look it up.
Look after it.
look after it. Number 6, why are you wearing your coat in here?
Take
Take
it
it
off.
out.
Take it off. Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
Great, people. Questions so far?
No.
No, right?
No.
Now, then it says, well, practice saying the sentences, try to link the phrasal verbs and pronouns. This is something to have into consideration, right? Remember that if the word finishes in a consonant sound and the following word starts with a vowel sound, we can connect it. Pick it up, right?
Pick it up.
Turn it off, right? So it is possible to connect phrasal verbs because of these, okay? The consonant and the vowel sound. This is something, again, to practice, and you are going to practice, let me tell you. So, activity 5 that says speaking, it says read the questions in the questionnaire and think about your answers, right? And then work in pairs, interview your partner with the questions. So this is going to be homework, okay?
Okay.
Activity 5 that says speaking, and there are many questions here, okay? So you need to practice them. So next class when we meet, we can have a little conversation,
Okay.
Now, this is regarding the book, so let me write it down. This